GCSE Art and Design at UAE. My name is Miss Archer and I am the lead teacher for Art and Design, and I want to talk you through the GCSE Art and Design option for Year 9. The GCSE Art and Design course is broken down into two components or units. Unit 1 is worth 60% of the final grade and takes up the bulk of the course in Year 10 and Year 11. We have 3 coursework projects, two that take place in Year 10 and the final one in Year 11. The first project is an introductory project where we recap and refine drawing skills, painting skills, and other skills using 2D materials. Subsequent projects will introduce students to working in 3D and also digital skills. The second unit, which is the exam unit, takes place in the second term of Year 11, so the spring term, and students will be working towards a project where the theme is set by the exam board. This unit is worth 40% of the final grade. Across the 2 units, there are 4 assessment objectives: AO1, AO2, AO3, and AO4. AO1 is about students demonstrating that they can develop ideas, and these ideas are linked to their study of various artists. AO2 is about students exploring their ideas by selecting and using a variety of materials, techniques, and processes. AO3 is about recording ideas through drawing, through photography, and also finding ways to present those ideas in either sketchbooks, portfolio sheets, or in a digital way. AO4 relates mainly to final pieces that are made either at the end of a project or throughout the project. So how they're resolving their ideas to make a personal response. During the course, students will have the opportunity to experiment with a wide variety of 2D, 3D, and digital materials and techniques. And over the next few slides, I'll be showing you examples of students' work that using various techniques. And these also relate to the different assessment objectives. So at the start of a project, students will normally record from observation using a variety of materials. Sometimes they're working directly with real objects, sometimes they're working from photographs, but what they're doing is trying to record the shapes as accurately as possible, showing line, showing tone, and colour, using whichever materials they prefer to use. Another way of exploring the theme is through photography, and these examples here show ways that the students are trying to explore the theme of identity, and they were looking at how to capture shadows as well. On this slide here, the students are experimenting with different materials to develop their ideas. So we've got from drawing, monoprinting, linoprinting, watercolor painting, and oil pastel. So some students will be working from their primary source, so working from their own photographs, working from their drawings to develop their ideas. Again, we've got other techniques that students are using here through charcoal drawing, collage, linoprinting, and there are 3 different types of collage here, so you can see that there are different ways that students can explore their ideas. Another way of developing ideas is through using digital materials, digital techniques, through from using techniques available in Google Classroom to online platforms like Pixlr and also Adobe Photoshop. So it's another way of students being able to use their own photographs, other people's photographs, to experiment with creating ideas. The next couple of slides show how students can develop their ideas inspired by an artist, and the kind of the way they can present their analysis and research about artists' work. Again, another example here of some primary research, developments in the sketchbook with annotation around it. And this slide and the next slide will just show you some examples of final outcomes that students have made at the end of a unit of work. So we've got a variety of materials. Each of the responses made by students are all personal responses. It's linked to the ideas that they want to develop that are linked to the overall project theme. So during the course, students will develop a variety of art-related skills and knowledge, but there are other skills that are also developed that can be transferred to other areas. So one of the things about art is that students need to be quite organised to do their research. They may need to go out and find out information about artists. They may need to go off and take photographs that relate to the things that they want to do, or even collect materials or images or objects that they're then going to use in their own work. One of the big things is also learning how to learn from your mistakes, and how you develop your ideas from the mistakes that you make, and also being able to express your ideas and opinions. One of the questions that usually comes up is, what can you do with GCSE in art? So moving from GCSE through to A level and beyond, there are various pathways and courses in art and design. So this chart here just shows some of the pathways and some of the careers that students with an art qualification or an art-based qualification could move towards, from being an art therapist, an illustrator, jewelry design, sculptor, interior designer, web designer, gallery educator. As you can see, there's quite a lot there, and you can investigate all of these different pathways and see what's involved in either courses available after GCSE or even careers. So I hope that gives you an introduction to what GCSE art design is all about. If you have any further questions, please speak to any member of the art department, myself, Miss Archer, Mrs. Ramswell, Mr. Koukouris, and hopefully we'll be able to answer any of your questions. Thank you very much. Bye.